There's no family without a modicum of some dysfunction.
Why is it that family can bring out the best and the worst in you? What is it?
Well, family, marriage and your relationship to your children, those are the close people in your lives. They're the ones who sort of allow you to be a child and be infantile and petulant and angry. You know that ultimately nothing is ever going to really separate you.
It happens in real life as well. And everybody can relate to it. I think people can identify with it. When people get together, especially from both sides of the family, in this case a blended family, you're dealing with a lot of different personalities, and a lot of humor can come from that, and a lot of frustration.
There's no family without a modicum of some dysfunction, even the best of us. So it's worthwhile to explore. And the beautifully heroic thing about all of that is it's the human condition. If you can overcome that stuff and learn from it, that's family, and that's the struggle.
Dieses Jahr Weihnachten beide Familien zusammen.
Ja! Hallo? Grandpa Kurt?
Dein Vater kennt den weiterentwickelten Dusty noch nicht.
Genau deswegen wird er sich über uns lustig machen. Wirst schon sehen.
Großer Gott. Wow. Ist er das? Sein Outfit ist cool. Und doch kann ich ihn mir nicht beim Shoppen vorstellen.
Dusty. Bitte schön. Und fahren Sie den Wagen schon mal vor.
My children think that I'm a very embarrassing mother. What about your parents? What have they done? What's the most embarrassing thing ever to you?
God.
Wow. Well, I grew up in a theater family, so I saw my father
tap dancing,
behave shamefully almost consistently,
Well, my dad took me to the wrong school. And left me there, and I was crying, and I knew it was the wrong school. It wasn't like I was like, I don't know, maybe this is the right. I'm like, no, this is definitely the wrong school.
And tried to convince your dad.
Left me there, brought me in, and left me there.
But you found your way home then.
You know what it was too? It was the closest school to the house.
Oh, so he just thought.
Yeah. So it was the closest elementary school to the house. It was like, go here, go.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dad, no, this is not the right.
Trust
Get in there.
Go. Yeah.
Erzähl uns einen Oberwitz.
Kinder, ich habe einen guten für euch. 2 tote Nutten liegen am Strand.
Mel, you have 9 children, I believe, which is such an impressive number.
Right.
Well done. Now, if there is a fatherly advice that you could give, what would that be?
Well, it's during their formation years, and there's places. I think they are who they're gonna be around age 7. And then, of course, they go through puberty and teenage years, which is like insane. And that, I think, is a make or break time, because they could go one way or the other with the gifts that they've got. And it's, you just have to keep talking to them. No matter what happens, no matter how you think they're not listening or how they roll their eyes, if you keep talking, it goes in somewhere and resonates.
Well,
to get advice from people who are more experienced as parents, we're still in the infancy
learning
stage.
Process.
Yes. While I have a 14-year-old, his oldest is 13. Yeah. I think we're learning, as we experience it. But I would say, get some advice from people who have more experience.
Wird Weihnachten ruinieren, Brad. Ich sag's dir.
Der einzige Mensch, der dein Weihnachten ruinieren wird, sieht dich direkt aus diesem Spiegel an.
Ich sehe da nur dich, Brad.
Entschuldige, richtig. So, jetzt ist gut.
Das bist immer noch du, Brad.
Okay, well, humor always helps, doesn't it?
Of course.
How important is humor, and how easy is it to make you guys laugh?
Pretty easy.
I laugh a lot when I'm with this guy, but we have
make each other laugh in a weird
thing going on.
Yeah.
We do our own little stupid stuff just to kind of pass the time and, entertain ourselves, even at the expense of other people.
Oh.
Which we apologize for, but we're only human.